Hi, I'm Rakesh Rootsman Rak, and I'd like to welcome you to this little tutorial on making your own Permaculture JEDAI cards. Hopefully you've gotten here via this infographic. If not, check the link below and you should be able to get to here. If you scroll down to this section, you'll see that there's two possibilities: a simple non-technical way and a slightly more geeky way to actually edit these cards. So I'll walk you through the first one, which is the simple option. So if you click on this link, it should take you to this presentation, and this has all of the cards. It has 24 cards, you can see down here, but this is in view only, so you can see you're only viewing it. So if you want to edit it, you're going to have to make a copy. So it's as simple as that. Just go to File, Make a Copy. You'll see a new copy open up, and just to save you getting frustrated or confused, maybe it's worth closing the previous one so you don't get confused. And here now you should see, you should be able to edit. There you go. And so you should be able to edit any of these parts and make whatever changes you feel, and that includes, you know, changing, if you want to change the title, sorry, I'm not feeling very creative today, so just hello, changing the logos, whatever, including the Creative Commons license. So what's really important is you always leave this particular Creative Commons license on whatever changes. But obviously you can you know, say that I am the originator, but maybe you might want to add yourself as a contributor. So that's how you edit a card. If you want to, let's say, make a new card, it's as simple as duplicate the card, and then there you go, you now have 25 cards, and you can start carrying on editing that. And it's as simple as that. And then, you know, the usual process of printing, sharing, however you work with Canva. So that's a nice, easy option. The second option is to use Canva's bulk create option. It's a really interesting app, and to do that you need to, first of all, in my case, what I've done is I've actually put all of my content into a spreadsheet. So again, you're going to have to copy this, make a copy, so you've got your own version. And again, maybe it's worth closing the original so you don't get confused. And then here you can do whatever you like. If you want to make more copies, you can, you know, add additional cards, you can do whatever changes. Perhaps you want to change language, so you can go through the whole of this sheet and just update it into whatever language you want. Then go back to the infographic, and you'll see the next thing is to actually open the template itself. Having opened the template, you'll see there's just one file in here, and again, you're viewing only, so in order for you to edit it, you're going to need to make a copy. And again, just out of good practice, maybe close the original so you don't get confused and start trying to edit the wrong one and get frustrated because you can't. So now this is actually a template. Again, you can change the look and feel, you can change some of the wording in here if you like, but these 4 blocks are the text where data from the previous spreadsheet will be copied into. And in order to do that, if you go down here to apps and then find this bulk create app, select spreadsheets, find the spreadsheet that you just created, and if you have multiple tabs in there, which in this case we don't, you might need to select which tab. In this case it's just the one, and it's just confirming where is the data, so it should have selected all of the content. Say done, and what you'll see is it automatically creates these. So you see this BIPOC is the category, that's linked to category. The title, this box, is the title from the spreadsheet, and so on and so forth. So that relates to the different columns. So in other words, everything from here will get copied into the category section. Things in title will be copied into the title, and so on and so forth. So normally you don't have to do anything for that, so you can just hit go, and you can see now the additional ones that I just copied are now in here, and you can just hit create. So yeah, okay, let's create all 28, why not? What that will then do is it will then pop it into a new Canva presentation, and in order to see it, oops, too slow. In fact, I'm going to do it again to save having to go back there. Just view design, and what you should see is it's got a new, it's just generated what we looked at before, but it's generated one which is specifically for you with all the whatever changes you may have made. And we can see there's now 28, including the last few, which are just copies because I just copy pasted them. I was a bit lazy. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, enjoy, have fun. If you have any problems, feel free to message me. I'll see as and when I can help. I'm always there to try and help. Have fun.